I just wanted to make the videos I want to make. I didn't want to play every Ghost in the Shell game, but I had to. Why must we let the machine control what we make? Boop! Hey, guess what I just did? I made a motherfucking video! Check it out! The world is gonna love this. Huh?
We are the cringe police here to destroy you for making that video.
Oh. I just did an oopsie. A big oopsie. You never catch me alive. They caught me alive.
You shall suffer.
Wait, I won't make cringe again. Please don't hurt me.
Wait, you are the anime game guy, right?
Well, that's my legacy, I guess.
If you make an uncringe video on the Ghost in the Shell games, we will let you live.
What if I don't want to? Newsflash, I don't want some algorithmic machine telling me what to do. Yeah. 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 Whew. Anyway, have you ever looked at a toaster and wanted it to brutally attack you? Well, that's a motherfucking cyborg, which is what Ghost in the Shell is filled with. And for a good reason. You see, it's the year 2029, and Makoto over there, a cyborg federal agent, needs to use her skills in order to defeat a variety of baddies, such as evil puppet masters controlling minds of human cyborgs, militaries, and worst of all, politics! So yeah, this is a series that follows Motoko and Go going on awesome cyber-filled adventures, questing identities in process. Who's my identity? Well, let's spin the motherfucking wheelness. Wait, what? Ghost in the Shell on the PlayStation 1. This was developed by Sugar and Rockets, who's known for creating a whole variety of robot-esque games, and had animation help from Production IG, who pretty much animated a whole bunch of animations and cutscenes from a whole variety of franchises you recognize. Combine that with the story and art design of this game being written and illustrated by the creator of Ghost in the Shell, and we have ourselves Ghost in this world. Get the protein powders. Even muscles need Ghost Riders sometimes. Anyway, opening. Look how awesome this looks. We got these AI robots called Fujikomas duking it out with the help of Makoto, who, well, doesn't seem to be enjoying being thrown around in a robot. I mean, you clearly are uncomfortable. Give yourself some breathing room. That's not what I meant, but frick yeah! After that opening, we start the game and find out that the Human Liberation Farm been a big no-no. They blew up the Megatech Body Corporation building. Whoa! And Makoto and Co need to resolve and stop the situation with the help of a new lamest rookie, aka us, the player character. Thus begins Mission 1, the Bay Area. Our main goal is to collect 4 key codes in order to get to a warehouse and defeat a baddie controlling us all. And it pretty much sets itself as a tutorial level of sorts, teaching you a whole variety of techniques such as jumping, climbing walls, shooting missiles and guns, and this is so much fun! It is so much fun to control the Fujikomas, but we'll get more to that later on. For now though, after collecting the key code, we got a motherfucking boss to fight. Ha! Your giant laser beam missed by Fujikoma! Man, this guy is hard. Look at that motherfucking laser beam. Look at it! Thankfully, the movement is really fluid and quick in this game. I was able to shook around him in order to avoid most of it, but I still had a hard time because of one thing. The motherfucking gay shield. That's right, Cancer Culture, you dumb. I got the motherfucking gay shield. Wait, what did you throw at me? The Book of Mormonism! But you won't need to knock on doors to defeat this boss battle. Can't say the same thing about me getting cancer though. Anyway, we need to sneak in further to the building, which leads to mission 2, the sewer. After showcasing this pretty cool briefing of the level, which is honestly a really cool feature to see before each level, we have to traverse through the sewers, meaning we are in closed space, meaning lots of wall traversing. Which, speaking of it, we might as well talk about it. You can pretty much climb any building and wall throughout the game, whether it be sewers, buildings, walls, you name it, you can climb it. But there is a catch. Wait, what? You can't jump. Otherwise, well, let's just say the result isn't pretty. You'll see what I mean later on. Going back to the zoo level, you definitely have to sneak around and watch every corner. Heck, it even goes to your stream with a secret Asian-like gameplay with night vision goggles, which is a nice touch. I mean, look how freaking cool I look. Boom, we finally see the end of the path. But wham, this 4-legged mech came out of nowhere, blocking our ASIC in an enclosed tube with nowhere to run. Wait, you know what that means. Whoa, wee-hee, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I deserve that. But he also deserved defeating this motherfucking boss. Wham! We finally make it to where we need to be. Boom, mission 3 to Complex. And oh boy, does the title live up to his name. During the briefing, we learned that we need to destroy the time bombs. If not, well...
The explosions will destroy everything within a 10-kilometer radius. No time for evacuation.
Yeah, what he said. And bam, here we go. Having to defeat a variety of time bombs in an area with a time limit. And this is a level you die to over and over again, as this level definitely expects you to complete this through trial and error, memorizing and planning where to go and which paths would be the fastest way to destroy these bombs. It honestly was really fun strategizing this level. Thankfully, there is a mini-map that is stationed in the bottom right corner throughout the game, telling you where the bombs are as well. There are also direction indicators telling you where to go as well, which is not only helpful in getting from one area to another area in this level, but also pretty much every other level. Anyway, we stop out of time bombs, but uh-oh, this flying motherfucker didn't like that. Wham! Easy, your flying skills are useless. I got motherfucking grasshopper legs. Yeah, I did it. Wait, why is there a red dot above me now? Time for mission 4, the chase. That explains it. Yep, according to this briefing, run! Only one problem though, we are doing this through water and Fujikomas can't swim. Solution? Motherfucking jet skis. This level was so much fun. I mean, instead of sneaking around, you're out in the open, so this game really pushed your shooting skills to the test, and Eric clearly needs shooting lessons. Screw you! So let's talk about it. As mentioned previously, you got a whole variety of weapons, such as missiles, grenades, guns of course. No freaking way! And you pretty much have an infinite amount of bullets as well. Woohoo! But when it comes to missiles and grenades, they are very limited, so you have to make them count. Thankfully, it's really easy to aim and tell where you're hitting something due to them flashing yellow whenever it hits, which is very convenient. Ow, 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 ow. Anyway, we traverse through the ocean, shooting enemies, dodging obstacles, and defeating a motherfucking boat for a boss battle. And after barely escaping with our lives, it's time for the next mission. Introducing mission 5, the Old City, where you pretty much just hunt down a single suspect. I got this. How bad could it be?
I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
I've got a bad feeling if we have to rely on your instincts.
Shut up.
Hey, what's that?
Oh. Look at this. Look at this. Yes, this sharp thing. Is that a ponytail or a motherfucking knife? Like, my goodness, does that look like it could poke out an eye? Like, boop, no eye. What a freaking loser. Oh, also, she's invisible as well. I didn't see this coming. Yeah, throughout this level, you pretty much have to shoot and follow this invisible motherfucker everywhere. But how will we follow her? You see, the city is filled with water, and her footsteps aren't invisible, so it's our job to find her and lead her to this corner and defeat her in an enclosed area. And I gotta say, this was such a creative concept. Out of all the anime games I played, there's never been a concept that generally impressed me like this one. This level took the game from a solid 7 out of 10 game to a 9 out of 10 game just with this concept. And I definitely wish we could see more games doing something new and experimental like this. It was fun chasing her and tracking her, though there is one slight thing that annoyed me. Why the frick is she invincible while invisible? Like, I see your freaking footsteps, let me blast a hole in your cortical vertex. Next mission. Mission 6, the speed race, starts with you, get this, on a speedway. Gas! All seriousness aside, this level is pretty much similar to the water one. You just run. But there are diversion paths that take you to different paths and locations, which I totally just restarted the level to get that experience and totally didn't die over and over and over again. Anyway, we complete the path and get to the boss battle, which is... Truck, what's he gonna do? Force me into his blind spot? What a truckload of BS! This mofo is punching the motherfucking road! The motherfucking road! I mean, what mechanic goes up the roads and punches them? But you'll get a punch out of battle since it was yet again an amazingly fun experience. Words can't describe how satisfying it was to job this nonsense and shoot him from the front. But let's face it, you're here to learn about the next level. After yet another well-animated cutscene, we get to mission 7, the city, where you must traverse through a giant city and defeat 4 of these motherfucking lasers. And despite it being dark, man, is this level such a beauty to look at. For example, this is a PS1 game here, and as you could tell, PS1 games tend to not age well. But this game looked amazing. As mentioned previously, we got some pretty talented creators from Production IG, as well as the author himself designed some aspects of this game, but I really gotta commend the combination of cell animation and 3D backgrounds as well. But I just don't want to credit the look aspects, but also the sounds. My goodness, the sounds are amazing. The English version of this game had the same voice actors from the original film, which you could definitely tell. Also, the music. My goodness, the music. If you're a fan of electronic techno-X music, this is right up your alley. Like, imagine walking to the motherfucking party with this banner. Partying aside, we defeated 4 lasers, defeat another Blasty Boy and boss, and boom. You won't believe what happens next. Mission 8, Underground Passage. Gaps! 8 comes after 7! And it's pretty much yet another shooter-based level where you're in a tight space using walls and night vision to your advantage. And it pretty much is a similar story with Mission 9 as well. But there are 2 aspects of the 9th level that generally impressed me yet again. One of them is a conveyor belt section slowly going down a boss, which totally didn't make me wet my pants. It did make me stretch around pee-pee though. The other aspect was the boss battle. It was vastly different than the aspect that you had to destroy these pillars. Wow, this thing shoots lasers and motherfucking lightning bolts at you. Yes, motherfucking lightning bolts. I mean, look at this. What is this? I do know that level 10 and 11 are more of the same. But then along comes level 12, which is the final level in this game, and oh boy, you could tell. This level puts everything to the test, from a whole variety of death traps, parkour, wall climbing. Heck, speaking of that, remember me saying jumping while climbing walls was deadly? Well, this is why. One of my favorite parts of this level pre-boss battle was having to climb up all the way to the sides of some building, then making a leap of faith to get from one place to another. Whoa. Anyway, final boss battle. This motherfucker took me an hour to defeat. Not only does this motherfucker have a whole variety of different weapons like lasers, swords, motherfucking laser swords, but also this electronic stomping move in which you have to prepare for and jump over at all costs. But no, none of these were the hardest part of the boss battle. The hardest part was the fact that he teleports right behind you, causing you to be stuck with nowhere to run. Like, how do I escape from this? Like, imagine some invisible guy always trying to hug you. Aw, this seems nice. Wait, what? Anyway, yay, we defeat him. Bring the motherfucking champagne! Oh yeah. Oh, frick! Phew, I did it. Beat the game. Got the motherfucking high score as well. Yay! Other than that, you pretty much have the option to look at your rankings and participate in a pretty fun training mode. Alright, that was fun. Oh, it's everyone's favorite adorable mascot, Timmy the Taco. What's up? Oh yeah, that's the thing. Yep. Yeah, the cringe plays are kind of forcing me to save right now, otherwise my head goes blasty, but I'm honestly having fun with it right now. Anyway, I'm gonna play the next game now. The cringe place over there is kinda staring at me. Wait, they're staring at you. Ghost in the Shell standalone complex on a PS2. Just like the last game, Production IG helped assist with animations and sound. But the main part of the game was developed by Canva Inc., who made a whole bunch of other oddities and anime games right here. Right when we boot up the game, we find out we have to arrest a witness who is at a black market weapons sale. And can I just say, wow, this is a PS2 game? The cutscenes are amazing. Wait, no, don't do it. No! Okay, that was pretty cool. You want to know what else is cool? The fact that this is a platformer shooter adventure starring Makoto where you can wall jump, perform epic dodges, and control a whole variety of weapons. But we'll talk more about that later. For now though, it's our job to try to sneak past these motherfuckers and try to access the crane. Wham, boom, hiya, got it. Alright, accessing the crane right now. Wait, how do you control crane? But you won't need a crane to pick me up on the gameplay, because I'm about to make this motherfucking jump. Yes, I did it. Just gotta... I swear if I fall again. Yes, made us jump. Now I just need to clear the wall. Hiya! Screw this, I'm doing a motherfucking wall jump! I'll be back. Hey you! That's you. Yeah, you. Screw you. Anyway, these controls take some getting used to. I really struggled getting the controls down for this game, but once I did, this game was a really fun experience that's a joy to play, and surprisingly, it isn't even that clunky. If you aren't willing to subject yourself to 2 hours of struggling to figure out how to climb a motherfucking ladder, for example, you hold down R2. This game isn't for you. The first level was all about figuring out how everything works as well, like getting the feel of the jumps by doing some parkour, learning how to alternate between different weapons, and not being stupid like doing whatever the heck I'm doing here to get my location instead of using a motherfucking ladder. Then struggling aimlessly for way too long before restarting to steam myself to the abyss with these motherfucking red dark physics because apparently fall damage is just a thing besides literally jumping off a motherfucking plane at the beginning of the game. Anyway, there's some really cool elements here. We'll get to the majority of them later on. But one of my favorite moments of this first level was having to defeat these snipers. Only one problem though, these motherfuckers are a one-hit kill. So, what is the logical thing to do? Satanic possession! Yeah, you have to talk to some guard in order to get his hacking code. Then use the hacking code to possess one of the snipers, shoot the other snipers, then force the sniper you're controlling to commit suicide. Because forcing people to commit suicide is fun! All seriousness aside, collecting hacking codes from baddies and playing a minigame to possess people is such a fun mechanic. And the fact that they use this mechanic in pretty much every level is such a fun treat. And it honestly makes up for some of the small gripes and annoyances I had when it came to this game. Anyway, after successfully getting past everything in this level, we finally catch up to the guy, but wait, his memories are being erased. And after some epic hacking skills, we find out that this guy named Takira Fuwa might be responsible. And after even more epic hacking, we find out he's shipping some suspicious cargo. So it's up to Bacho, the other main character of this game, to stop this. Yeah, that's right. This game has two main characters. And they do play differently. For example, Makoto is much more fast, can wall jump, and is a bit weaker. While Bacho is, well, the opposite. And while I prefer playing as Makoto, I don't mind playing Bacho. I mean, look at these motherfucking ponytail physics. Anyway, mission 2. While trying to find out what this cargo is, we need to sneak past these robots. Only one problem. Some of these robots have gunpowder shields, so we must do physical combat to defeat them. And man, can we just admire how cool this looks? Both characters have this feature. Slow-mo, sneak, boom. Ooh, I gotta try this. Timmy. Speaking of blast, it was such a blast getting through these segments, sneaking around, going from floor to floor. Though it was pretty humorous having to do all the sneaky work, finding motherfucking parking tickets scattered throughout the whole level in order to get to the next floor when we could just, I don't know, climb over this or something. Oh no, how am I supposed to get back to Spirit Cave to see my friends now? Oh wait. I have no friends. But you don't need friends to complete this level, and after sneaking our way towards the cargo, we unveiled an evil substance. Drugs, illegal weapons, sex?
Be the tiger or the lady? What? Rice?
What? Rice? Motherfucking rice? You mean to tell me I possess baddies, killed thousands, and killed an innocent schoolgirl? Wait, what? For motherfucking rice? I'm a badass motherfucker. Seriously though, rice? Oh, whatever. Apparently this is a big no-no for us because the rice is genetically modified. I mean, you can't live off rice. Uncle Ben isn't that attractive. And what better way to help with his rice obsession than going through his personal belongings, i.e. going to his storage unit. Alright, let's freaking raid his personal belongings. After defeating a couple of baddies, not only do we get the item we need to go into the next location, but also some ammo along the way, which, thank goodness, I was running out of it. You see, you have limited bullets, but you are able to get bullets in a variety of weapons whenever you kill an enemy, which pretty much makes you fight in this game. Anyway, we pretty much traversed through this level, with one highlight being controlling this really speedy boy, which, I mean, come on, isn't he adorable? Don't mind me, nothing suspicious at all. Anyway, wham! We made it to the boss and find encrypted messages and escape the building. Boom! Next mission. Remember that encrypted messages? Here's a rewind in case you missed it. Anyway, wham! We made it to the boss and find encrypted messages and escape the building. Well, that message led us to the Tokoho, a mountainous region, where there potentially is some suspicious activity going on, so it's up to us to find out what it is. Alright, got it. Who's the ultimate baddie I need to take down?
And me? I'm told that Toshimi Tagami, the region's director, is in Hanamaki. Your assignment for the...
A Japanese schoolgirl! Yes, we need to stalk her. Ah, nothing like peacefully stalking a Japanese schoolgirl.
What happened?
Whoa! Really, Sherlock? No frickin' way!
We don't have time to alter the program. You escape in the Tacoma.
What are you gonna do? Major? Crap.
Well, that happened, and our communications are down now, so we must platform and parkour our way into the inside of this building. Which, speaking of that, let's get radical and talk about the parkour. As I mentioned earlier, you can wall jump, which is an integral part of this gameplay, and my goodness, you use it a lot. There's just one session in particular that pretty much just forces you to master the parkour segments with extremely precise and tight jumps. I mean, look at this. Look at this. If I don't win the motherfucking Epic Gamer of the Year, I don't know what will. Just ignore the 30 plus attempts I took to do this jump. And it's not just that, but you also grab lasers as well. Oh. Okay, that's not exciting, but it's fun. Anyway, grab onto your leisures, because I'm about to complete this level. Yes. Huh, wait, who's shooting me? What? Wait, are those motherfucking robo-bees? I'm sure they're nothing. Anyway, we complete the level and head over to see how Bateau's handling the crash. Oh, he's fine. Only one problem though. He needs to get from one location to another and needs to run through an empty field filled with enemies. Ah, there's only one solution for moments like these. Run, Ponytail Man, run!
Nature, I'm sorry.
Oh, well, that didn't work. Roll, Ponytail Man, roll! How the frick is this working? Yay, I did it! And after doing that intense rolling workout, as well as sneaking our way through some sewers, we come across our greatest enemy yet, a motherfucking plane. I'll be fine. I got a motherfucking rocket launcher.
Nature, I'm sorry.
Oh. All seriousness aside, I gotta say, this boss battle is pretty fun. There are two elements to the boss battle, the two machines shooting lasers and the plane. If you don't pay attention to either of them for too long, yeah, you get screwed over. My personal strategy was getting rid of our lasers over there and constantly moving while waiting for the plane to reload. Then boom, after 30 minutes of attempts, yes, 30, I won. Anyway, after that, the communications are finally unjammed, so we're able to communicate again. And after doing that, we decided to head to the office block to see if we can stop the baddies causing this all. Which, well, after doing so, we speak to this lovely fellow about the rice, which we find out was being used for good until Trader ruined everything. But what exactly is this rice, and why is it important? Well, Gota has the answer, and it's our job to hunt him down in the training grounds and find him. Whoa, dude, not cool. Oh. I gotta say, it was pretty cool. I mean, wham, surprise, motherfucker. And if you thought that looked cool, I gotta praise how this game looks. The author himself helped design some of the stages in this game, and man, you can tell. The developer of this game wanted to ensure that this game was close to the original source as well. Though it did take some liberties and risks in adjusting some different designs for characters to ensure their personalities would shine. Not only was the gameplay pretty fun once I got the controls down, but this game looked amazing. This game is honestly such a treat, and honestly one of the best anime games I have ever played. Too bad Gocha would never hear me rant about how great this game is though, because, well, he's not very talkative. Oh no! I think he's dead. Anyway, we need to escape from his place. Quietly sneaking around. Mr.
Hey, could you try to make less noise around here? We are on a mission.
In this case, I'm attempting to lessen the tension during combat as much as possible. I was just thinking of the mental state people are in when they're alone and lonely. Hearing their names called out by someone they know will calm their nerves and lift their spirits.
Ooh, I gotta try that out. Timmy! 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 Anyway, long story short, we got company, lots of it. And rolling around in the field isn't gonna work this time. Correct. Solution, motherfucking Tachikomas. That's right, these are a more advanced version of the Fujikomas, and for good reason. Can your lame Fujikomas shoot missiles? Well, yes they can, but they don't freaking track people like these do. Woo! This part of the game was so much fun. Unfortunately, it was only a one-time thing in this game. But hey, great job, game. After that, we get very close to where we need to be. Only one problem though. Yep, there's another motherfucking plane, and this boy is huge. It's okay, yo. I got a plan, and it doesn't involve running away. Let's see. I can't run left, and running right is serious no-no. I'm a motherfucking spy. I'm supposed to go sneaky, not deal with this motherfucking crap. You know what? No, screw you. You think you're so superior because you can fly. Well, look at this. Huh. See? You can do it. I can do it. Screw you. Speaking of blowing people away, I'm about to blow you all away with my motherfucking laser processing skills. Woo, frick yeah, hiya, take that. Well, that's not good. I seriously thought this was the ending boss battle. I mean, you got various health potions and weapons during the battle, and it takes forever to defeat. But I really love the fact that in order to truly defeat the boss, you gotta find a way to jump inside the plane and do some epic hacking skills. And boom, we make our way towards the bottom now. But before that, we finally get an answer of what pretty much is going on. You see, after some encrypting, it turns out the device is being used by baddies to taint this right to create a suicide virus, which, well, would force people to commit suicide after eating it. I freaking knew we couldn't trust Uncle Ben. So we do what we do best, split up and defeat the baddie behind us. And yeah, we pretty much put everything we learned to the test with this game in this session, with one of my personal favorite parts being this little mouse trap. Aw, isn't that adorable? What's it gonna do, tickle me? Anyway, yay, we did it, and found his piece that revealed all. It turns out that Cave wasn't behind us because, well, mainly he's dead. Whoa, nice conclusion, Sherlock. Only one problem. We don't know who it is now. Who do you think is behind this, Major? Wait, what? Oh, come on, what the frick alarms just went off? Yep, we got ourselves a motherfucking doppelganger Makoto running around, trying to frame Makoto for all this suicide rice nonsense. I mean, what does the real Makoto think of this? Oh, she's relaxing in the motherfucking farm. Now's not the time for this! But it is time for the final motherfucking boss battle in this game. You see, it turns out that we're in this rice field that's being used to make this virus-filled rice, and our main baddie does not like that, so wham, she attacks her. And it's our job to defeat this motherfucker! And oh boy, this definitely is one of the most intense boss fights I have played. Firstly, you have to kill enemies while avoiding the main baddie by killing them to get their hacking codes, then run throughout various computers in order to shut down the hacking code and make him not invincible. Because apparently being invisible means you're invincible in this series. Then boom, destroy this motherfucker. Well, at least that's what I would do if he would stop blocking the screen with his political nonsense. Like, listen, buddy, politics are cool. See, love you. But would you stop spreading your political views while I'm trying to make your head go blasty blasty? You're making my head go blasty blasty with your politics. Anyway, boom, we defeat the mech this motherfucker was controlling. But wham, the doppelganger pops out of nowhere. God, which one's about to shoot? Analyze that mofo.
Both of their ID signals show each to be the real Major.
Oh, come on. I'll be back. Alright, I spent years perfecting the art of doppelganger finding. Let's do this.
Not much choice then. Motoko! So you're the fake.
I did a motherfucking training art for nothing!
That bitch triggered this place's self-destruct program.
Glug 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 glug. Anyway, yay, we did it. It turns out that the baddie was the sister of Kei, Toshishi Kogami, who wanted to use this same device to kill off the people that killed her brother and avenge his death. But don't worry, after arresting her, we find out that the device is being used for good to help poverty and world hunger now. The end. Dang, what a heartfelt story. But what's not heartfelt is, due to beating this game, the option to have unlimited ammo is off, meaning you can pretty much complete the game with no limitations. Ah! Woo! Bombing is fun, but very loathsome. Which is why there's multiplayer as well, in which you pretty much duke it out in a battle royale with a whole variety of characters, with Makoto and Batou being unlocked after completing the game. That is maybe even more loathsome. And there's training mode as well, which is something I do recommend before playing this game, as these controls are complex, but good. Alright, I completed 2 Ghost in the Shell games. I deserve a motherfucking nap.
No.
Oh, come on, why not?
You have one more day to make this video. We are tired of waiting.
Oh, screw you! No one told me there's a deadline.
Well, you don't have to.
Yes.
But we will kill you.
Not yes.
Get back to work.
I'm tired. I'm miserable. I got a rash in my armpits. Itch. Oh, wait. Is that Ghost in the Shell standalone complex on a PSP? This was developed by Epix. Wait, no, not that Epix. This Epix, who had their hands in some notable anime games in the past. And of course, just like the previous game, Production IG had a hand in this as well. And you can tell, they nailed the looks and sound of this game yet again, though the animations are a bit awkward. You see, there are these terrorist motherfuckers that are keeping hostages hostage in this area, and are requesting a document called the HAA report. So why are we awkwardly talking about it while changing static poses every couple of seconds? Like, are you trying to find which pose you think looks coolest to you? Well, it's not that pouty face you're making, that's for sure. Take this Sussy Man for example. Hey! He's often waving around his arms, pointing at this and that, hoping that someone will finally notice him in life. Hey! But at least it looks somewhat natural. Yay! I said somewhat. Oh. Anyway, boom, let's attack these frickers. But we need to do some briefing first. Introducing the briefing screen. Before each mission of the game, you're given not only the option to have an overview of the mission, but also to select a character in Tachikoma as well. But we'll get to more of that later on. For now though, we need to rescue these hostages, and my goodness, this game's so much fun to play. This game takes a different approach to other Ghost in the Shell games by making the game in the first-person viewpoint. And why I can't stare at Batou's ponytail no more. Frick! I do get a better view of this game. I mean, I can see which weapons I can use more clearly. Let's see. Guns, bombs, stun guns. And... Whoa, let me get it straight. Using your hands costs a one-hit KO in this game? One punch! Holy frick! How the frick did I get away with this absolute nonsense? Like this motherfucker never stood his chance with a weapon in my motherfucking hands. One might say he couldn't handle it. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, we finally made it to where the hostages are. Let's frickin' save the day. Oh, hi. Take this, mofo. Pew! And virginity isn't the only thing decreasing, but also our IQ trying to figure out who's behind all of this, as well as scanning for evidence in this room. Boom, bomb. After that blast, we talk about how we're gonna handle this situation, and it gets quite serious. I mean, even the motherfucking Tachikoma is intrigued in what's happening. I mean, look at that dedication. It's actually quite adorable. But you wanna know who's not adorable? This guy, who basically lectures us about behaving ourselves in the future, not shooting anything in sight, blah blah blah, whatever. The game then cuts to 3 months later, where we need to blow everything in sight. You see, there are even more terrorists trying to steal the HA-8 report, so we are strategizing on how to get there yet again.
From now on, whenever we talk, why don't we just use ultra-high frequencies? Humans can't hear them. I agree. Without more talking. What's this? Shisamu has come again? What will it be this time? Shibashikuru or Kararaku? And Ukocharanke is out of the question? Huh?
They're having a mental crisis over talking! Speaking of the Tachikomas, they are an extremely important part of the gameplay. Throughout this level, you are able to go to a Tachikoma in order to cause mayhem. It is very convenient for situations where there are a bunch of enemies or you need to go from one place to another really quickly. But that's not even the highlight when it comes to this thing. You see, you also have the option to control how the Tachikoma acts. Want him to stay? You can do that. Want him to literally cause genocide? You can do that. Want him to stay and protect you? You can do that. Want him to run away during combat? You can do that? Yeah, the freedom to do what you want is yours, even to the point of what colors and weapons you want the Tachikoma to have. And if you can't decide, there are up to 4 Tachikomas to choose from, all with different personalities. You can choose the balanced one, the aggressive one, the intelligent one, and the humorous one?
What took you so long? I was getting sick of waiting. That's it. I demand overtime pay. I have questions first, though. What does Ukocharanke mean?
It tells him when it is. Yeah, depending on the Tachikoma and character you pick, it can affect the overall mood and the cutscenes and how the Tachikoma acts. And same with the characters as well, with a total of 16 different combinations. This was just a fun concept, and I really enjoyed experimenting around with characters and Tamagotchis to use to see which one fit me best. Anyway, after doing some missions to stop these terrorist attacks, such as finding and stopping bombs, we were able to kind of figure out what's going on. Mainly thanks to the help of this guy named General Kushoto. You see, everybody's trying to kidnap this guy named Hiruma to keep him from attending the ceremony. Because politics and stuff. Then boom, explosions everywhere, causing a distraction to happen and everyone from Hiruma's family to get kidnapped. And to make matters worse, one of these people have a bias that could cause mayhem if it isn't stopped. So this leads us to coming across our biggest baddie yet.
Bishop's maid android.
What?
Maid android.
Oh, a maid android. A motherfucking maid robot. There's motherfucking robo-maids in this universe. Ooh, what's she gonna do? Serve me poison or something?
Hello? Excuse me, I'm with the police. Huh?
Ow. Well, that happened, and now we get to stun her. Which, after doing so, it turns out, yep, she was a baddie, as she kidnapped one of the people we were looking for. Only one problem, though. The poor guy is stuck in one of the trash cans, and we don't know which one. Yay, did it! Now on to saving the next person. Only one problem though, for this mission, we can't let anyone see us, otherwise the hostage goes bye-bye. Okay, you got this, Eric. Hello? Are you staring at me? Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Boom. La. Oh, now you notice me. Maybe jumping over them will work. Sneaking around it is. What? Yes, this is working. It's working. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, gosh darn it, what's wrong with you? I mean, whose idea was it to bring a giant, thick robot battering machine to a sneak mission like this anyway? How am I supposed to do a sneak attack if I'm too thick? Anyway, yay, did it. I saved the mayor and family members. Mission accomplished. Woo! Thanks to hijacking the brain of some of these baddies after this mission, we are able to potentially find a person behind this. Behold, the ultimate baddie.
Major, are we absolutely sure this is our man? I don't have anything against Jameson types, but this guy doesn't really strike me as the criminal mastermind behind these virus attacks.
Yeah, I'm having my doubts here as well. Maybe it's due to the fact that it's not even a human being. Anyway, we need to kill these robot thingies and hunt this guy down. And hey, it's fun playing this game even without using the Tachikomas. The gameplay here is really fluid and easy to control with this game, and it's very generous with the amount of weapons and ammo you have, with pretty much every enemy you fight having some gun and some ammo to use. Overall, this is a really well-designed first-person shooter with a really fun Ghost in the Shell twist. So as this amazing game comes to an end and close, and we're about to corner him, I just need to make this jump. Boom, did it.
Oh God, we're weak and powerless.
Screw this game! The AI is horrible! I mean, newsflash, that glowy stuff is lava! See? This solid, this killer liquid! You are literally the intelligent Tachikoma in this game! And you think your little robot mind can't comprehend this? Anyway, yay, we did it! But wait, he's actually not the baddie? The baddie actually might be from someone from an organization called the Sentai now? And that the Sentai are meeting the president soon? So it's our job to stop some potential baddie yet again. And after infiltrating the building and saving the president, with of course the baddie escaping yet again, we must escape with the president. And hey, I gotta say, doing escape missions while protecting someone is actually fun in this game, as you can program the Tachikoma to guard the president while defeating baddies. Getting rid of some of the stress protecting someone missions tend to be in games like these. Anyway, phew, we get to the roof, about to escape. When, oh no, the Yakuza was expecting us to come here and lead an ambush on the roof? Okay, we need to protect the president at all costs. Let's put him in the Tachikoma.
Just hurry up and open your hatch. We'll have company soon. This man is a crucial witness. Don't get him killed.
No way! You're not gonna get me to ride around in a box like this!
Watch it, buddy. Where do you get off calling this captivating streamlined body of mine a box?
Okay, old man having to Sherpa ass in the side. Get in the robot ass or I'll kick your ass. Okay, now all I need to do is destroy the Yakuza while the Tachikoma protects the president and we'll be fine.
Oh, this is it. They got me.
The hell is this misship? I'm sick and tired of this gibberish. First lava, now this nonsense. Like, I can't do anything with this AI piece of crap. This game is amazing, but the AI keeps doing its own freaking thing and killing itself. Like, you need robo-therapy or something? Well, you clearly do. Since killing yourself is apparently a kink of yours. Phew, this has been quite an adventure. But thankfully, we're heading closer and closer towards the ending of this game, doing a whole variety of missions, getting closer and closer to the answer. With these two people being our main suspects now, with one of them having a Tachikoma of their own name, Seta. But who cares at this point? Because clearly the Tachikomas want all the attention. So let's give them all the attention.
Calm down, comrades. Let's be civilized here. The first order of business is to synchronize and share our information. Right. Good idea. I mean, I'm a Tachikoma, you're a Tachikoma, and we're all Tachikomas. So why is it Seta, huh? I want a name too. I want a name.
I don't like where this is going.
For one thing, according to information I've procured, there used to be a custom in these parts that in the 6 years it took for a child to grow and develop individuality, it wasn't given a specific name. It was called things like pile of crap or old crap.
Wait.
Which means that since we were first activated, it's been, oh, I guess that means we're still considered piles of crap. A pile of crap, an individual without individuality. Yay, a brand new name. Crap.
Well, at least you're self-aware. You wanna know what else is self-aware? This motherfucker, who is also quite hesitant in getting some Tachikoma ass action. Oh, you don't wanna do it? What are you gonna do about it?
I'm about to open my hatch, so get your ass in here and make it fast. Go, let's move it.
I can't with this game anymore. Screw it, I'm done.
Wait, where are you going?
Away from this.
No.
Oh, what are you gonna do about it?
Kidnap Timmy.
Oh, that's it. Bye!
And this peanut butter banana sandwich.
Anyway, after a bunch more sneaking around and defeating baddies, we were able to find out that the two people we were suspecting were indeed two important people behind this evil Senekai organization planning to end Homura's life. But we still need more information. Thankfully, we come across a female who 20 years ago actually had a part with this organization and might provide us with some clues on who exactly is behind this and how to stop this. Only one problem though, we have company, so we need to escape with her as well as protect our boss with us. So we pretty much do what we're used to. Defeat baddies and search for ways to escape while having the Takikoma protect the people. But my goodness, is our motherfucking boss here slow! Yeah, push, go! You know what? Screw it. Let's see what else I can talk about with this game. Let's see, allowing yourself to camouflage for a brief period of time is useful in some situations. There's these yellow robot thingies that you see making an appearance in every level. That's pretty cool. Oh, what's this view change? Okay, the view change is actually pretty cool and useful in some situations. But did you have to make the default view Makoto's butt cheeks? Like, I'm not even joking. No fancy editing work here. It just does that for some reason. This has to be intentional. This just has to be. Watch for this game's weird obsession with butt cheeks. Anyway, we escape successfully and finally get the information we need to find out where the people who's responsible for this are located. Only one problem. They are freaking loaded. I mean, look at these tanks. What do you think about these motherfuckers, Takikoma?
Wow, these are really old tanks. What do you think they would be in our family tree? Maybe they're our great-great-grandparents. Our great-great-grandparents? Wow, I want to meet them. Don't you think we should call them uncles or aunts instead of grandparents?
Why do I even bother with you anymore?
Those tanks are a model made before we were equipped with AIs, right? Pieces of junk. Pieces of junk.
Oh, Takikoma, I swear Anyway, as you can tell, we need to fight these tanks now. And after doing so, we are able to sneak into base and get to the main area we need to go to. Only one problem though, this area is being guarded by these frickers. And something tells me they're a lot stronger than the tank. And yes, they were. Look at the damage on this thing. This is honestly one of my favorite segments though. You have to go through a variety of tunnels to avoid their blast, then go to the houses to get powerful weapons, blast them, then sneak on top of them and shut them down. As much as I love making fun of this game and this annoying AI, there is some genuine fun to be had with this game, and it's something I highly recommend anyone playing, whether you're a fan of Ghost in the Shell or not. And after defeating these baddies, we find out who the main baddie is all along. The motherfucking General! You know, the guy I briefly mentioned that was helping us with all the information on who the baddies are in this game? Yeah, it was him. It all makes sense now. That's why he kept suspecting people that weren't even the baddie in the first place. It turns out he's trying to assassinate Homura, mainly due to the fact that Homura unleashed a parasite on the General's homeland and exploited them. But the General is now using his power to kill him, take revenge, and kill innocent people related to Homura in the process. So really, it's pretty much a battle between two crazy unhinged people who are clearly on two ends of the political spectrum, trying to sabotage with each other due to their ideals rather than coming to a compromise together. So, in a nutshell, politics! So yeah, we kill him, save the day, and boom, credits. Yeah, I did it. I completed every Ghost in the Shell game. Woo!
No, you did not.
What did I miss now?
You got covered the now defunct online game.
Oh. There's an online game called Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex First Assault Online, and it pretty much was a free-to-play first-person shooter game developed by Nesson that had PvP and PvP modes, as well as a variety of different mechs and iconic Ghost in the Shell characters and items you could use to defeat baddies. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to play it due to it being shut down, but hey, it looks fun.
Alright, good enough. Now make the video this long, with this as the thumbnail and title, and while you react it, make sure you avoid using these words and topics.
I can't showcase weapons or mention the word gun in a heavy game?
Yep.
No, screw that! I don't care about that! Hey, there's no guarantee I'm gonna die. Sure, it might be harder to survive if I don't cater to these machines. But if I don't do what I love and if I'm not passionate about it, what's the point? Whoa, as much as I hate them, I personally think they have a point as well. If there's one thing I learned about playing these games, is the fact that there's just no right answer to many things in life. If I just talk about the things I like and not take chances on new, fun, trendy series, I will never learn how to grow as a person. Sure, the rules they implement are annoying at times, but without them, what's the motivation to improve and get out of your comfort zone? You know, I used to feel combined. I used to feel like I had to, you know, do the extreme of not catering towards what they want me to do. I don't really do trendy topics. I don't try to push, you know, call to actions or anything like that to deter away from the video. And you know what? I was happy. It's just something felt missing still. I Felt more like a puppet pleasing people rather than a human being. But now, maybe with the help from a being beyond my power, maybe I can truly shine. I can learn and use some of the techniques in a creative way, and feel free to expand myself without boundaries. So what do you say, Roman Machines? Do you think we can work together to create the best video possible?
Sure, let us do this. After all, without the creative element of human, we are just a machine.
Alright, well, let's do this. Together. Ah, that felt great. You can feel great too by hitting that subscribe button with your nose. Beep, boop, beep. Man, what a crazy long adventure. We definitely need to make next video shorter in order to keep my insanity. Ooh, got it. Panty party. Well then, until next time, sayonara, motherfuckers.